Hi, I'm Brian.
I'm Christina.
I work at a church. Together we have 5 little kids.
And I'm a stay-at-home mom who takes care of the 5 little kids. When we saw this sweet little house pop up on the market, 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
1 bath.
1950s maybe, we decided to go for it.
It made certain home projects a little difficult. It is not kept up very well, but it was great for our little family until we started adding to that family.
We decided to add on, and it turned into a bigger project.
We went from around 1,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, to this is close to 2,700 square feet with 6 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. I mean, it's pretty intense to think through how to add on, what the codes are, how do you do things legally, how do you figure out who to trust, and how do you design the whole thing in the first place. And so once we interviewed a few different people, but once we found Mike, there was immediately kind of a sense of ease and a sense that here's a guy who knows what he's doing, is kind of energetic and excited, and yet also seems very competent. And the idea that he could actually design it and then build it was a pretty great thing for people who didn't really know a ton about that world. And so everything from the design of the house, exterior, interior, the layout, and including the finishes and fixtures, were all geared around how can we have something that's durable for all these kids and the use we want to put it to, but also holds up and still looks nice. It's easy on the eyes for our neighbors, and it makes people who come in feel like they're in a space that they want to enjoy. So this is the kitchen we made, which is part of the great room. Mike was incredibly helpful here. One of the things that I enjoy the most about the kitchen is both the custom cabinetry. You get a great example of that right here, where Mike took a lot of input from Chrissy especially in terms of the pulls and the design and how they'd all kind of look and fit into the overall kitchen aesthetic. And also, when you open it up, you find these amazing pull-out shelves that can go in and out so that a lot of little kids who love snacks can come in, be able to grab something nice and easily without breaking things or piling them on top of each other and shoving them all back into one space. That's a wonderful thing that I've really enjoyed about the house. Another couple of things about the kitchen. The main one to me is this big island in the middle. When you have a family of 7, it's very difficult to find a place besides the dining room table where everyone can get together, do homework, be able to sit in the same space. And this island, Mike made it so that not only does it have all this storage underneath on both sides, but it has this amazingly scoped kind of slab that is soapstone. Their little hands are going to slowly patina this soapstone. So over time, after 5, 10, 15, 20 years, the whole family will have left its mark on this stone, kind of in the middle of the kitchen, in the middle of the great room. One other thing I really like about the kitchen is the small touches of the tile and the shiplap and these floating shelves over here that Mike was able to put in. So one of the things I love about a space this size is that everyone can fit. With so many little kids, it's very easy for them to get on top of each other, to aggravate each other, occasionally to aggravate their parents, and to have a space we can actually be together, but not have that aggravation be right around the corner is something that I've really enjoyed. This is the place that you can have family movie nights. There's even enough space for them to have friends over. And the best part is that we can open these doors right up. Both of them will open all the way out. So if you have guests or kids or anything, the great room flows really naturally all the way into the outside, making the space even bigger.
So now we'll go upstairs and check out the rest of the house. And you can see the railing here. This is all custom design. I kind of thought up a design and gave it to Mike, and he brought it to his guys, and we went back and forth on a couple of ideas. and ended up with a single knot here every other rung. So the upper floor is full of bedrooms where we all lay our heads at night. And because we have so many bedrooms crammed into one space, I really wanted to add an extra bathroom. Originally, we designed it with one bathroom as the hub and then the master, but we squeezed another bathroom in here and on this side, and I added a double vanity so that we have lots of sinks for little hands. And I just love the idea that our kids can go into their bedroom and everybody can close the door. And even though when we're downstairs, we're family and we're all together, and there's a lot of noise, you can still retreat up into your compartment. Down the hall is the master, and friends of ours actually commented, "Oh, you're gonna love that hallway," because it kind of feels off from all of the commotion. They're absolutely right. So this is more of kind of a retreat space. And here's our master bathroom, which is also all custom. I worked with Mike to design the vanity. It's obviously a very interesting space. I love all of the counter space, but we had to work together to figure out what kind of vanity would go in here. So he got his guys to custom design this for me.
I right now am the only person I know amongst my friends who have done something like this that walked away with a positive story about their contractor, the designer. That's why I do recommend Mike to pretty much everyone who's going into something like this. I always say, you gotta bring him over, you gotta interview him, and you have to come over to our place and see the quality of work that he does on time and in ways where he was constantly communicative. I think it's amazing to be around a place like Los Angeles and have a really great contractor story.